Modern society defines love as a fragile arrangement of feelings, romance, and self-gratification. It's a polished illusion that shatters the moment life applies pressure. Adopting this definition does more than cause heartbreak. It leaves the gates of the mind unguarded, inviting hidden spiritual traps to take root. We see this in people who trade their emotional core for the thrill of casual intimacy. They move through cycles of physical connection only to find themselves abandoned and hollow. The world calls this cycle freedom. It promises enlightenment through casting off traditional boundaries and the pursuit of passing desires. Pursuing this counterfeit is a mechanical error. It triggers a process of internal decay, systematically stripping away a person's emotional and spiritual resilience. Worldly love functions as a marketplace. It begins and ends with the foundational question: what will I gain from this? This transactional mindset often wears the mask of genuine affection, but its internal engine is fueled by lust and the need for self-preservation. Operating on this give-and-take basis offers no spiritual defense. It acts as a barrier, cutting off the vital connection between the individual and God. When the pressure of a real trial arrives, this conditional affection collapses. Building a life on transactional love guarantees a bankrupt spiritual destiny. The ancient Greeks understood that love has a specific hierarchy, an insight that exposes how limited our modern understanding has become. The base of the pyramid is eros. This is purely sexual and romantic love, an attraction that relies on physical proximity and chemistry to exist. Above that is filial love. This represents the affection found in friendships and families, built on shared history and conditional loyalty. Society focuses almost exclusively on these two tiers. We mistake these lower-level emotional responses for the ultimate purpose of human life. The apex is agape. This is a supernatural attitude that seeks the good of others even when it is met with hatred. It is a commitment that continues to give regardless of the personal cost or pain. The lower tiers require the cooperation of the other person to function. Agape is the only structural foundation capable of holding its ground when that cooperation is replaced by active hostility and spiritual attack. Consider the hidden mechanics of worldly entanglement. Physical sin outside of marriage creates an invisible tether, an evil linkage. These linkages act as conduits. They allow the spiritual baggage and negative tendencies of one partner to transfer directly into the life of the other. The devil masks this reality by offering a counterfeit form of affection. It is modeled on the strategy used with a Christmas goat. The farmer feeds and flatters the goat, making it feel secure and comfortable. The goat is happy because it receives daily provision, entirely unaware it is being prepared for the slaughter. Worldly affection operates as a predatory mechanism. It fattens the victim with temporary comfort to ensure they are ready for spiritual destruction. You cannot claim to know God while harboring hidden hatred, unforgiveness, or worldly lusts. These internal idols block the flow of His power. Scripture provides a specific consequence for this. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. A life without agape love is not a neutral existence. It is a life actively occupied by bitterness and resentment. Refusing to practice radical, selfless love causes the spirit to atrophy in real time. It is the immediate cessation of spiritual growth and the beginning of decay. We see the countermodel in Jesus' commitment on the cross. He bore the crown of thorns and the agony of the nails while being forsaken by His closest friends. God guards His power with precision. He will not grant it to a heart lacking this supernatural love, because a heart without agape cannot be trusted to act justly. Real love is an active dedication to the welfare of others. It functions regardless of personal inconvenience or the pain of sacrifice. Every individual must choose between the comfortable trap of the counterfeit and the difficult, saving truth of agape. What is one selfish habit, worldly illusion, or hidden resentment you are consciously dropping today to walk in true, supernatural agape love? Drop your thoughts in the comments.